Hey YouTube, it's Pink's Panther back with another edition of Soulful Mane. So, I'm sure that everyone has heard about the nonsense that has become Chad Ochocinco Johnson's life, and I just wanted to quick talk about my feelings, get to your feelings on the whole situation. So, one, Chad. Um, so despite not I'm not gonna really get into the whole domestic violence thing. At the core of my opinion or spiel is really not about the domestic violence per se. This will all make sense in a minute, but um, I'm feeling some type of way about how all of this is spiraling out of control. This one incident has really, this man's life is like completely out of control, and I feel like, one, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? Like, not for nothing, we don't really know what happened. We don't know really for sure what transpired between, Chad and Evelyn on that night. We don't really know what's transpired. And I know this may seem a little like deja vu-ish, because it's kind of similar to how I felt about the whole other celebrity couple that will remain nameless. You know who it is. But I don't know. I just feel like whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty. Like, this man has lost his job. He's been cut from the Miami Dolphins. Poor thing. The reality show that he and Evelyn filmed this past spring, while planning their wedding and all that stuff, that has been canceled like indefinitely. They have VH1 issued a statement saying that they have no plans to air it like ever. And to top it all off, now Evelyn has filed for divorce. Like 40 days. They've been married for like 42 days, whatever, however many days, 35, whatever. And so I'm like, my God, like, dude, I hope his dog don't run away this week. Like, can you imagine going through having a week like that? And then not from and like, to start it off, like, you got into an altercation with your wife and you landed in jail. Like, what? Sheesh. This dude's reminding me of Job real quick. I feel like he's lost everything. Like, this man is unemployed. He's now about to be a divorce. It's just crazy. But I'm feeling some kind of way about how everything is spiraling, in that the assumption or the presumption is of guilt, and that he is guilty of what he's being accused of. I'm not saying that anyone's lying or not being truthful or being deceptive in any way. All I'm saying is that this man is entitled to a trial. He's entitled to defend himself against these accusations and these allegations. And I just feel like society and everyone, we've all, anyone associated with him has said, oh, no, we're not associated with that. We don't want any parts of that. We've learned from the other celebrity couple that will remain nameless. And it's just like, oh, we don't want any affiliation with you at all. We cut all ties with you. We don't want to have anything to do with you. So I just feel some kind of way about that, because I just feel like you shouldn't treat people like that. Like, I'm despite, I'm not a fan, I'm not an advocate of domestic violence, domestic abuse, any of that. I believe you should keep your hands to yourself. Men, women alike, keep your hands to yourself. Do not put your hands on people, period. Don't do it. Don't put your hands on people, okay? But at the same time, I always feel like everyone is entitled to fairness. It's about fairness. And it's about, the presumption of innocence until you're proven otherwise. And I feel like we can't, or at least we shouldn't, dehumanize him or them. either one of them, simply because they're celebrities. I feel like we often do that. Like we put celebrities way up in the heavens and in the stratosphere, and we forget that they are human people and they bleed blood like the rest of us, and they hurt. They have feelings. They're not from Mars, or maybe some of them, but they're not. You know what I mean? Like they're human people, and we should treat them as such. So, you know, my heart goes out to Chad. My heart goes out to Evelyn. I never like to see a union dissolved, simply because what God has put together, let no man put us under. So, you know, I'm 100% for marriage. Disclaimer, I think that everyone needs to first be thoughtful and do their due diligence before ever taking vows to unite with someone in holy matrimony for the rest of your everlasting life. You should always do your due diligence and go into that type of union thoughtfully and carefully, because you're only supposed to do it one time, people. Till death do you part. Yeah. So that's my thing. This video is probably longer than I wanted it to be, because that's all I wanted to say. But okay. So everybody, just, you know, be good to each other. Treat people with kindness. Be generous. Be loving. Be well. Okay. Peace. Just let yourself